It's been a year since you've been back home. We miss you. Where are you? Are you still there?
Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Doubling back on you, I had to refocus. If I were you, to be honest, I wouldn't approach us. Out in the world, ready. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Come to the hood, I give you a tour. They were content with life, but I wanted more. Thinking of ways of getting my foot in the door. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion.
Are you still there?
All of the homies we had turning to ghosts. We didn't know any better or know how to cope. Had to try out for the team, then wait on results. That was St. Andrews, I hated the coach. Entering raffles, I was just doing the most. Paying to play for the shows, you know how it goes. Plotting with ass, we were just struggling on unemployment, back on the ropes. I had to get it in motion, get it in motion. Listen to Quick on the radio, then were the days. Balancing options, getting in so many ways. So many plays, I ended up playing it safe. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, go. Watching you, it's making me vomit. I'm dominant, juggling how many flows. Please don't compare me to none of these. I touch it and turn into dominant gold. All of the time that I spend in myself is in silence. I'm ducking and dodging these. Slide on you. You thought that I ran out of. That's when it's time to making them. Got nothing to prove, the way that I'm killing the mic. Couldn't imagine this happening back when my mama was making the stew with the rice. Enrolled in college for only like half a semester. I knew that it wouldn't suffice. Said that I'd either be there and jump with my destiny. Couldn't have proven them right. I had to get it in motion. Let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion. Big motion.
Welcome, everyone. To the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. So for the Cavaliers, their last game, a loss to the Wizards in Washington. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now here's Giannis. Back to Lillard. Takes a three. Good on the triple. Lillard's got the first points up on the board for Milwaukee.
How many times do we see Lillard just change the face of the game from downtown?
Pass to Brooks. Towns looking around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mobley. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside. He knows these are shots he can make consistently.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Outside ball. Towns for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively. But how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him how he'll try to handle Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. And Coach remarked, handle? Can't handle Giannis. We'll give him different looks and clogged lanes, but really all we can do is pray a shot isn't falling. There's nothing wrong with asking for a little divine intervention on defense tonight, I guess. Guys?
Thank you, David.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Outside Portis. Now Lillard. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of pass.
Pass to Henderson. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. No good on the triple. And it's the Bucks ball. Now Chandler. Here's Giannis. Outside for Jackson. No good on the 3.
And that was almost a block. Still getting enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Pass to Brooks.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Releases. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Chandler outside. Lillard outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to Antetokounmpo. Up and in on the layup.
So much strength and quickness coming from Giannis.
Cavaliers trailing. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Chandler. And Wilson Chandler with the slam.
And the vision of the Greek Freak, they're able to pick out the opening.
And 1:01 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Henderson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Damian Lillard. The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Always those anticipatory moments with Scoot Henderson when he's out there playing one-on-one to make plays off the bounce. That's when it gets really exciting.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Henderson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Towns. Fires the three. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. Milwaukee leading by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
Of course, one of the league's best scorers. Giannis poised to be one of the game's all-time best.
Here's Henderson diving in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Pass to Portis. And here is Caruso. Back to Portis. Shoots over Towns. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bucks lead by 3.
The Bucks, 13.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Portis. Beyond the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Mobley. To the paint. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Town. Brogdon's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs. Outside Portis. Caruso with the ball. No scoring in this one. Yep, that one goes. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Hits it from 3-point range. Rivals got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, you see how Giannis scans the floor. It's actually easy at his size, involving his guys and showing his ability to pick the defense apart.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Henderson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Henderson's got 9.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable, all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All-NBA 7 times, Kevin, the Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done, and he wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in. I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. There's 1:26 left here in the second. Down low. Outside for Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
They're pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Ball. Milwaukee with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
The Cavaliers leading by 3.
Jackson takes first. Second team foul.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of the game. Time to shoot. Buries it from three-point range. Ball's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
Set him up well, and you can trust Lonzo to sink that shot.
And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 5 now.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Ball surveying the defense. Inside and stolen by Lillard. Up in time. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Pass to Henderson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Champion.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
Both free throws good from Henderson. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Bucks trailed by 6. Jackson in the corner. And stolen by Thibault. Pass to Mobley. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Giannis right side. Nobody near Lillard. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 8.
Not just a volume shooter. Lillard, very accurate.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best Trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the Year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Back to Giannis. Pass to Lillard. 4 on the clock.
Well, he can guard multiple positions, and Lonzo Ball's versatility helping out on that possession.
With the drive, and the layup is good. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. Leading by 5. A rebound by the Bucks. On the wing, Chandler. The Bucks working the ball around. Kick out to Giannis. Outside Portis. Pass to Chandler. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Giannis. The second chance effort. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Poked away. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Violation. It will be a jump ball.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Out to the wing. Three-pointer, Lillard. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lillard's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner.
Ball with the bucket. He's got 9.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Out to Chandler. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lillard. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Henderson. And he drops it in from the low post. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
On the wing, Chandler. A three-pointer, no good. We've got 1:23 left here in the third quarter. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And Henderson just dropping an absolute dime there. Good to see him seeking out a teammate.
Back to Lillard. On the wing, Chandler. Ball's not loose. Stolen by Ball. Pass to Thibault. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. With the teardrop. Henderson, no good. Bucks trail by 6. Jackson drives in. Three-pointer, Lillard. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. And so it's Cleveland with it. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Here's Henderson. It's blocked.
How about the reach from Portis there?
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Antetokounmpo inside. And he makes good on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 12.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Bucks trail by 6. Pass to Kennard. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. There's the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley left side. Here's Ball. Kennard covering. And Ball slams it in.
I love these plays. Lonzo Ball shows you just how athletic he is.
Pass to Kennard. It's good from long range. Kennard got his first 3 points of the game.
And defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Now here's Towns. Antetokounmpo defending. Back to Brooks. Mobley with it. 6 to shoot. And Mobley throws it down.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
To the paint. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Only a few big guys in this league that can score at will. Giannis is one of them.
Outside Ball. Out to Brooks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Kennard. A three-pointer off the mark. Cleveland leading by 7. It's tipped. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Four on the shot clock.
And you know Mobley was in that shooter's head. Evan, as good as they come defensively.
Outside, Towns. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bucks trail by 7. Back to Caruso. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. Outside, Towns. Caruso with the steal. And here we go with Chandler running it up the court. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now, here's Kennard. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Back to Kennard. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Kennard's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Bucks.
And a deadly shooter as Kennard steps up in a big moment.
Ball up top. Pass to Brooks. The trade. The rebound by the Bucks. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Kick out to Giannis. 5 on the clock. Giannis rips it down.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
side, Towns drains the three-pointer. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
And stolen by Thibault. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And the dunk by Towns.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Kennard. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And Kennard defining clutch with that one.
That's tipped. Here's Caruso. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to Antetokounmpo. Kennard on the wing. Clock at 6. Back to Giannis. The 3. Kennard's shot is off. And here's Towns. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. They didn't make...
Tell you with the ball, you say no, Martin.